Do you ever notice repeating number sequences that show up consistently in your life? Well, seeing repeated number sequences is one of the many signs that your angels and spiritual guides send you. But what do those number sequences mean? In this video, we're going to decode one of my favorite angel numbers, 333. If you've been seeing this number a lot lately, then dial in and get ready for some divine guidance that might just blow your mind. Your angels and spirit guides use number sequences as shorthand for bigger spiritual messages. Some of these number sequences can include 111 or 1111, 222, 333, 444, and so on. Even more random number sequences, like, for example, 532, all have coded meaning to them. We could really go down the rabbit hole exploring all the meanings of these numbers, but today we're going to focus on one of my favorites, 333. Comment below if you've been seeing this one lately, as threes have been showing up a lot for many people on the spiritual path lately. The meaning of 333 is deeper than you think, so to explore it, we're going to cover the three pillars of its meaning together now. Overall, the number 3 is about the path of spiritual ascension. The first pillar explains why, and the first pillar of 333's meaning is the relationship of 3. There are 3 relationships that define the human experience: our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with others, and our relationship with the divine or the universe. These 3 relationships are the key infrastructure of our earthly spiritual journey, which enables us to fulfill our divine purpose. A big part of our universal divine purpose as human beings is to awaken to the consciousness of God. We are the pioneering edge of God's consciousness, awakening to become aware of itself. That means you're a piece of the same divine creator consciousness that created the universe from scratch. Our earthly existence is a temporary but powerful journey that enables us to evolve, expand, and awaken the divine consciousness within us in a radical, transformational way. And according to the angels, that is true no matter what kind of life we lead. Just the act of living, exploring, and expanding through these relationships with ourselves, others, and the universe, we experience great soul-level learning and contrast that helps us on our journey through many lifetimes to fully awaken God within. That journey of awakening God within is the essence of spiritual ascension. Spiritual ascension is about awakening to higher levels of divine consciousness, aligning with the innate divine love, intelligence, and power within us. That enables us to create as the Creator creates, without lack or limitation. When you see lots of 3s on your life's path as a repeating number sequence and synchronicities, this is your angel's way of telling you that you are aligning with something that is profoundly shaping, upgrading, or altering your ascension journey. For example, you may be receiving the message to uplift your relationship with yourself, others, or God and the universe in such a way that empowers you to break free from limiting beliefs and access a higher spiritual flow of energy, power, and co-creation in your life. You may be receiving the message that you're on track with learning soul lessons in your relationship with yourself, others, and the universe. And your angels are sending that 333 to cheer you on and tell you to keep going. When you see 333, ask your angels for further guidance. Go within and ask, "Angels, what is shifting on my ascension path? What is required of me in order to align with my highest learning and growth on my ascension path? Where is my ascension path asking me to go next in my life?" Listen for the answer. Even if you don't receive an internal message right away, know that your angels always answer every single question and prayer you ever ask until you receive your answer. So you may just receive the answer to your question a bit further down the road, whether it's through another sign or synchronicity, through another person, through a dream, or perhaps through a life lesson. I teach all about how to receive clear angel messages and progress on your ascension path in my Angelic Ascension group coaching program. If you're interested in joining, add your name to the waiting list via the link in the description below, and I'll send you an email this December when registration opens up again. The second pillar of the meaning of 333 is the Ascended Masters are with you. As I mentioned, the symbolic meaning of 3 is generally about the path of human ascension. Did you know that there are many human souls who have gone before us on this path? These souls are known as the Ascended Masters, and they include well-known figures such as Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, and Kuan Yin, as well as totally unknown or unremembered human beings who also achieved a state of spiritual enlightenment. The Ascended Masters watch over the earth and work alongside the angels to guide humanity as we learn, grow, and expand on our spiritual paths. They can offer incredibly wise and compassionate guidance, healing, and help to us because they have been exactly where we are now, living the earthly human journey and learning to awaken to a higher level of God's consciousness of love. When you see repeated 3s, it is likely that there is an Ascended Master who is watching over and guiding you. Tune in and ask, who are the Ascended Masters watching over me now? Ascended Masters, do you have a special message for me? Listen for the answer and trust all that you receive, whether you receive an internal message right away or whether that answer comes later down your path. Usually, if there is an Ascended Master who wants you to know that they are working with you closely, you'll hear about that Ascended Master repeatedly. You might hear their name repeatedly, whether in conversations, on TV, or on social media. You might see their image repeatedly in the world, or you might receive nudges of strong curiosity and desire to learn more about a particular Ascended Master's life story. Trust the guidance, signs, and messages that come to you, as all of this is part of your exciting path to developing a closer personal relationship to your Ascended Master guide. Know that the Ascended Masters are purely loving, have great compassion for us, and are working to serve your ascension. The third pillar of the meaning of 333 is co-creating your reality. Did you know that triangles are one of the strongest, most structurally sound geometric figures in all of nature? Triangles are one of the main building blocks of not only physical reality, but also the energy matrix that flows through all dimensions of mental and spiritual reality too. When you see the number sequence 333, you may be getting the sign that you are building or creating something powerful in your reality. Our consciousness, including our thoughts and deeper core beliefs, makes up the reality we experience. Our thoughts and beliefs are primarily shaped by the first pillar, the relationship of 3. In other words, our relationships with ourselves, others, and the universe are the main influencers and building blocks of our beliefs and our thoughts. Seeing 333 is therefore a reminder that you are a powerful co-creator of your reality. It is a sign that whatever you're putting into your consciousness is being reflected in your reality. It can also be a sign that, as you grow on your ascension path, you are receiving and integrating a higher spiritual vibration of consciousness, and that vibration is recreating your world. 333 is often a sign, therefore, that the new earth is being constructed around the energetic matrix that weaves through your soul, your consciousness, and your physical reality. To learn more about the meaning of the new earth, check out my video on this topic that I left in the description below for you. Now, one more noteworthy thing to mention about 333 being a sign of building blocks for reality or co-creating reality is pyramids. Why did our ancient ancestors on continents all over the world build pyramids as part of their spiritual traditions? Well, the ancients were tapped into the same infinite wellspring of divine consciousness within as that which flows through your heart and my heart. They were tapped into God's consciousness within and creating based on what they learned from that inner spiritual plane of being. Our collective consciousness, which blends into the spirit realm and all the knowledge in the universe's great divine mind, knows that the triangle is a strong universal creative structure. Pyramids were created for ascension, for accessing higher spiritual dimensions or higher spiritual beings. The top of the pyramid represents our access point for our relationship with the divine, while the base holds space for that access by way of grounding and stabilizing into the earth. To this day, pyramids are places of spiritual power and continue to hold important symbolic significance in our collective. So, if you're seeing not only the number sequence 333, but also triangles or pyramids, then know that these synchronicities combined are giving you a really powerful message about your ascension path and about your co-creation of a new reality around you. Now, one last side note I'd like to share with you about why people often notice either seemingly bad things or good things happening in threes. There is a reason for this, and it goes back to the idea of co-creation. Anytime there's a big ripple of change moving through our reality, the spiritual matrix that is receiving and encoding our reality with that change is moving in perfect mathematical and geometric precision. In fact, you can think of mathematics and geometry as two of the many languages of God, right alongside music, sound, and light. Remember, triangles and threes are highly structurally creative, especially in our earthly physical dimension. Sometimes changes, whether we perceive them to be good or bad, can indeed come in threes, whether we notice them or not. This is because those three observable changes are working in harmony to help hold space for a newly forming reality. If these messages resonated with you, I'd love it if you hit the like button, as this will help other lightworkers to be guided to these messages in YouTube's algorithm as well. Thank you so much for commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. It is my honor to be connected with you, and I am so grateful to be sharing these messages with you in hopes that they're bringing some light, support, and clarity into your life. Be well, and know until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!